until it clears the tower, at which time control is switched over to Houston, Texas. Now you see that American flag across the field there? That is the countdown clock that you see on the television. That is where they televise it from. At launch time, this place, like today, this place is, later on today, this is going to be packed with newspaper media, the television networks, and the international press. This here, folks, is where they bring the solid rocket boosters from Mississippi and Louisiana. And they bring it here, they offload it on this barge here, and then they bring it across the street to the vehicle assembly building. Now, folks, we are on our way to launch pad 39A. We're not going there because that's where they're going to have the launch later on today. But we'll be able to see, I think we can see the rocket on the launch pad. It's at the left. Yes, there's the rocket. You see that big white tube in the air? That is the rocket that's going off today. It's behind that gray structure. Now that gray structure is coming down. That's part of the shuttle fixed structure, and the rotating arm of the shuttle, that will be dismantled, and that's part of history. Now you see that water tank behind it, that has 300,000 gallons of water inside. Prior to the launch, that 300,000 gallons of water will go into that trench. It's 450 feet long. Now, there's 300,000 in the tank and another 100,000 in the tanks. At launch time, 400,000 gallons of water will seep into that trench in 34 seconds. Now, folks, once again, the water is there to deaden the sound of the blast so that we don't feel the sonic sound of the launch, the explosion when it comes out. But folks, that is the rocket there. You see that blunt instrument sticking up? That has a satellite on top that's taking it to space. Now that will be launched later on tonight. The window, I believe, is from 7 to 8:30. And those are the best launches to watch because you see the fire disappear into space. That is a nice launch. Hopefully it'll go off uninterrupted. So now, folks, I'm going to show you on the right here, bringing your attention to there. This is a mobile launch platform. This was used for the shuttle. We don't do shuttles since 2011. So this is going to be modified for the new space launch system. Now, look at underneath that is our other crawler. We got those two crawlers from Marion Power Shovel Company in Ohio. They assemble them there, disassemble them, and ship them here, and assemble them again. Now look at the bottom left-hand corner there. You see a booth? That's where the driver sits. The crawler only goes forward, one speed forward. Now if he had to go reverse, he would need to get out of that cab. There's another cab on the other side, and he would go forward that way. Now once again, the mobile launch platform weighs 8 million pounds. The crawler weighs 6 million, and it moves by diesel-powered generators that power electric motors. Now folks, while I have your view here, this is Cape Canaveral Air Force Base. We have 3 active launch pads here. The first one is for the Atlas, the second one is for the Falcon 9 rocket, and the third one is for the Delta. Now once again, folks, you see the rocket right in front of you, right here. That great tower is coming down. Only thing that will remain there is a lightning tower that they need. Now SpaceX is a new company that has leased that building there, and they're assembling rockets in that building right now. They assemble the rockets in a horizontal position. Now, When that rocket is ready, they bring it up to the top of the launch pad. What does that mean? That they don't need the crawler down here no more because the rocket is there already. So the crawler will be going over here to the left, right in front of us. This is launch pad 39B. Now, launch pad 39B was designated Deep Space Exploration Launch Pad. That means they're going to explore the deep space from over there. This here is going to the International Space Station. It's going up in space here. And so that will be deep space. And the first scheduled launch is for 2018. 2018, they'll launch the SLS rocket from here. Now, folks, imagine that crawler, it straddles this grass. There's 4 tracks on that side, 4 tracks on this side. And it takes the crawler, it's going to take the crawler 8 to 10 hours to get from over there to over here. Why? It's carrying 20 million pounds. And it comes real slow. And once again, as it goes over this stone, the stone helps it, but it pulverizes the stone. Now, folks, on a different note, I'm going to show you the trench. That 450-foot trench is the underside of this ramp right in front of us. You see this ramp here? What we see here is 225 feet. On the other side is another 225 feet. Now, 400,000 gallons of water go into that trench just prior to launch time. Now, fire goes in the trench, rocket goes up in space, and then the sides of this trench open up. There is floodgates on both sides of this, and that water seeps out into a trough. And that's how that's done. That's how they launch it, folks. Now, I'm going to give you a sneak preview. When we get to this building here, look to the right, almost a full turnaround, and you're going to see the rocket at the launch pad. You'll get you'll be able to see it in 2 locations. The first one, the second one is better. Look to the right, all the way around, keep looking. There's the rocket, you see it? That's the rocket. It's going on tonight.